In a shocking turn of events, a Cork man has been banned from owning dogs for an astonishing 15 years after a distressing discovery by animal welfare inspectors. Imagine walking into a garden so overgrown with nettles that it feels like stepping into a forgotten jungle, only to find a lurcher named Rocky suffering in silence. This is the grim reality that ISPCA Inspector Caroline Faherty encountered on October 9, 2023, when she visited Trevor O'Connor's home. What she found was heartbreaking. Rocky, a once vibrant dog, was living in squalor with an obvious and severe skin condition. His face, ears, and back were covered in painful sores and scabs, his skin raw and bleeding, hot to the touch. Inspector Faherty described Rocky's prolonged suffering as entirely unnecessary, highlighting the neglect that led to his dire state. After being surrendered by O'Connor, Rocky was rushed for veterinary care. The vet's report revealed he was not only underweight but also battling sarcoptic mange, an affliction that had gone untreated for far too long, leading to secondary infections and significant pain. Weeks later, during an interview under caution, Inspector Faherty confronted O'Connor about the conditions in which Rocky had been kept. The case serves as a stark reminder of the responsibilities that come with pet ownership and the severe consequences of neglect. Join us as we delve deeper into this harrowing story of neglect and the fight for animal welfare in our communities. In a gripping courtroom scene, Trevor O'Connor faced the consequences of his neglectful actions towards his dog, Rocky. During an interview, O'Connor revealed that he had owned Rocky for an entire year but had never sought veterinary care for the dog's alarming skin condition. His excuses fell flat as he claimed he intended to help but was distracted by work commitments, and when he attempted to apply cream, Rocky would flee in fear. Judge Joanne Carroll did not hold back, labeling the dog's condition as pure neglect. The atmosphere thickened when O'Connor anxiously inquired if Rocky had been euthanized. Thankfully, Inspector Caroline Faherty reassured him that Rocky had not only survived but had been successfully rehabilitated and rehomed just months later. After viewing a recent photo of Rocky, Judge Carroll sentenced O'Connor to 40 hours of community service instead of 2 months in prison and imposed a €150 fine. Inspector Faherty emphasized that mange is a treatable condition when addressed promptly, stating, "So Rocky's prolonged suffering was entirely unnecessary and avoidable." She issued a stern warning: if you do not have the time to look after an animal or are not willing to devote the required resources to its care, then don't get one. The ISPCA echoed this sentiment, urging the public to report any signs of animal cruelty or neglect through their National Animal Cruelty Helpline.